It may be microscopic, but its impact is not.
These influenza strains can jump species.
This latest bird flu outbreak is taking hold in Ohio.
With the increase of cases that have been happening in the state of Ohio, we felt the need to increase the protection for our most at-risk birds.
And it's not just wild birds getting sick in our state. Millions of birds and dozens of poultry flocks have also been affected. And that is hitting our wallet.
Eggs are a continuous struggle.
As we look for ways to protect the birds as well as the people and other animals that have contact with them, scientists are keeping watch.
If we start seeing human-to-human transmission, that would be a very worrisome sign.
And now one local case of suspected bird flu is hitting an American symbol, our national bird.
News 5's Bob Jones following through tonight with the woman who did all she could do to rescue a bald eagle, and with a local expert on where bird flu stands right now.
So the eagle was exhausted. It was tired.
When Tressa Spate saw Facebook chatter about an eagle in a wooded area that appeared to have an injured wing not far from her home in Greene, she knew she had to take action.
It's our national bird, and I wasn't going to let a federally protected bird, lay to die in the woods.
Tressa has a background in fostering and rescuing animals. She, along with her husband and son, went to the area, taking extra precautions when picking up the eagle.
We just grabbed some heavy-duty gloves, a towel, a blanket, a dog cage. I just had them throw the blanket and the towel over her and then just scoop her up.
The family took the eagle home and a wildlife officer picked it up. Sadly, the majestic bird died. Now testing will be done to confirm a suspected case of bird flu, according to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources.
It was sick, so there's nothing we can do, and I'm devastated.
Local wildlife officials tell me up until now, most of the bird flu cases in Summit County have been found in ducks or geese, and the suspected case in the bald eagle shows how the disease can spread.
There was just 2 baby eagles in Florida that also passed away from bird flu just in the last week or so.
Dr. Tara Smith, a professor of epidemiology at Kent State University, believes this current outbreak of bird flu will get worse before it gets better.
It's really difficult to stop, so I don't see this really getting under control anytime soon.
In Ohio, just since the start of the year, 8 million egg-laying hens have been identified in outbreaks, according to the CDC. And locally, geese and ducks have been infected as well.
When it gets into a flock, have to be culled, have to be killed to stop the infection from spreading. That's a problem right now. That's one of the big reasons why egg prices are so high.
Only about 70 bird flu cases in humans have been reported in the U.S., but health experts continue to urge precautions around wild birds.
If you see, especially, wild birds that are ill, that may be dead, don't touch them, contact wildlife professionals so that we don't get any more human cases.
As for Tressa, she wishes there was a different outcome for the eagle she tried to save and hopes bird flu cases slow down.
It's an unfortunate thing that's happening right now to our animals.
In Greene, Bob Jones, News 5.
With the millions of birds that have been culled in poultry flocks nationwide, we've seen egg prices go up, and not just at the grocery store. Tomorrow on Good Morning Cleveland, we follow through on the impact of bird flu by visiting local businesses to see how they're dealing with the rising costs.